been such a long winter this year. It seems like it's just drug on forever. So everyone's kind of excited to get outside and get some seeds planted and get things going for spring. And as soon as the snow melts and as soon as the soil dries out, you can actually get outside and get a lot of different things planted. So early crops, if you've got one of our seed lists, our bulk seed list has all the varieties of vegetables that we carry in bulk here at Anderson Seed and Garden, and that list, all the varieties that are on here we've grown. They do great in our area, whether that's Cache Valley or over the mountain along the Wasatch Front. All these varieties will do very, very well in our area, and we've tried them all. They just grow great. Some, of course, we have favorites, but everything we carry is good for our area. But on the back side of our seed list is a planting guide, and the planting guide tells you how deep, how far apart, how much space between rows, how much seed you need to do 100 feet. It's not that your rows are always going to be 100 feet, but you can kind of figure out how much seed you need from that point. And it also tells you when to plant, which is the most important thing. So Group A, which is about right here, about partway down, Group A are the varieties of things that we can plant as soon as your soil dries out in the spring. So we're talking peas, spinach, lettuce, radishes, onions, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli. Those can all go in as soon as your soil dries out and is workable. So if your snow's all melted, the mud's just about gone, you can actually get outside and get those things planted and get them started. They can handle the cold, they can handle the frost, they can handle adverse weather conditions, and they'll do just fine. But I'm going to show you how to get a couple of those things planted. We're going to try and plant a few radishes. So let me grab some soil here really quickly, and there's a little bit of soil. We're going to just pretend that we're outside working because it's a little muddy at my house still, but I've just got some nice soil right here. And I've got a really innovative new way to plant seeds, and this is called the Easy Seeder. And the Easy Seeder is basically just a planting template. It's just a little guide that you can use to plant your plants with, and it'll help you get your plants spaced out. And it's really ingenious how it works. There's a whole bunch of different sizes in here, but I'm just going to pull this one out. And what it is you can use it to kind of make a little furrow. So we can take the Easy Seeder and we can kind of dig a spot where we're going to plant our plants. And we'll just kind of make a little bit of a furrow in there. And what it has is it's got little holes all the way along here that will help you space your seeds. So as we decide to plant our radish seeds, we're going to put the Easy Seeder template down, and it's going to space all the seeds perfectly for us. So too bad my tray's not just a little bit longer, but this is going to work okay. So we'll just lay our template down in there. And normally if you're doing it outside, it would lay right down there in the bottom of your little trench that you just made. I'm going to grab some radish seeds out of the bulk bin here really quick. Of course, all of our seeds we've got in bulk, and so we can just weigh up any amount that you want when you come in. Don't need to have a gigantic garden. Even if you got a little small garden, we can still weigh up a small amount of seeds for you and do it that way. But what we're going to do with our Easy Seeder is we're going to take, let's get a little bit of that dirt off of there. All right. We're going to take that Easy Seeder. We're going to put that in there. What you're going to do is you're going to just get a few seeds. Hopefully you'll be able to see this, but we're going to just place a few seeds right in there. And what it's going to do is, as we kind of slide the seeds across, it's going to drop them down into each little hole. I don't know if you can see the seeds right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide the seeds across, and it's going to just drop the seeds down in there as we slide them across. And it's going to drop a few extras in there just because the seeds are a little bit bigger. But what it's done, it's just spaced about 2 or 3 seeds in each location. So right here we've got 3 seeds, 3 radish seeds, and right here we've got 2. Right here we've got about 2 or 3, and there's about 2 or 3 right there. So as I slid the seeds across the Easy Seeder, it just dropped the seeds right down into the soil, right where they're nice and perfectly spaced. Instead of having to spread the seeds out, by hand and hoping you get them spread out properly, just by sliding them across that Easy Seeder template, you can get your seeds spaced and evened out the way you want them, so you don't have to go out and thin and do all that. And there's a whole bunch of different sizes on the Easy Seeder. They've got one for corn as well, much larger template of course, but it's got a bigger hole so you can drop your seeds in there. Get that out. There we go. So for corn, it's spacing at about 12 inches. And it's not quite 12 across there, but they've got a template for 3 seeds, and you can put your corn seed in there and try and get your corn spaced out properly that way. So kind of a nice little tool to help you be a little bit more effective with your seeds and get your seeds spaced out and planted evenly as you go. So a lot of different sizes on the Easy Seeder templates, and very easy to use that to kind of make your furrow with. You spread your seeds across there and it will position them properly for you. Then after you get the seeds planted, of course we want to put some fertilizer in there, try and get your plants to come up a little bit better. So I've got some slow release fertilizers like Gardener Special or tomato and vegetable food would be excellent to put right in there. You can put it right in the row with the seeds when you plant, and then you can just come along and just barely cover those guys up, and then we'd do a little bit of watering, and within just about a week or so all of our seeds will be coming up and we'll have radishes popping right up out of the ground like crazy. So don't forget, great time to get outside, get some seeds planted. The weather is perfect for all your early crops, so your peas, spinach, lettuce, radishes, onions, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli. They can handle the cold, and they'll be fine even if it snows or if it gets really cold again. They can handle all that cold weather, and it's a great time to get outside and get some things planted in your garden, get your garden started early.